Hey, you guys. I'm back, honey. I have not been on here in a minute. Let me, I guess I'll just wait on a 2-minute mark and start talking about the things, honey. Hey, you guys. I'm back. Back like I never left, honey. Back like I never left. Anyway, you guys, I'm just getting back from out to eat. Honey. We went to a restaurant that they already that they added, because we don't have that many restaurants, honey, out to eat. So we went out there, me and my man at that. I got some water. This is some water, you guys. I already had my drink at the restaurant. Which I could have had too. Really, I just thought the drink was gonna sneak up on me, but it didn't. But anyway, you guys, I'm back. This is LaurenMaddoxSeries, you guys. I have not been on live in a minute, but I have been posting, honey. Hopefully you've been looking at my shorts, honey. It don't matter if it's just a couple, it's the same outfits, honey. Y'all gonna see it's different stuff on there, honey. So make sure you go over there and look at my shorts, honey. I be posting my shorts. Tomorrow is Father's Day. We know we love a good father, honey. We love a good father. So happy Father's Day for you guys, honey. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go live tomorrow. I'm not sure. But if not, happy Father's Day to all the fathers, honey. We love a good father, honey. We love a man that knows how to teach their kids right, honey. Teach their kids right from wrong, honey. Always being by their side, honey. We love a good dad, honey. We love a good dad. Y'all deserve all the can we say coochie? You deserve all the coochie out the queen, okay? All the coochie out the queen, honey. Tomorrow, honey. So hola. Oh, y'all in here speaking Spanish. Did I come at the wrong time? Lord. Did I come at the wrong time, you guys? Oh my God, y'all in here speaking Spanish. No, habla inglés, honey. That's the only thing I know. Look, I didn't found that out a good minute. I've been knowing that for a good minute. So no habla inglés. I know that. My bad, you guys. Hola, though. You said hola from Brazil? Hola. Oh, they in here bad. They in here deep with the Spanish. Oh, Lord, I got to get on my Spanish bag. I got to get my Spanish bag. But yes, you guys. Oh, let me show you my outfit. I didn't take that much videos because I had to clear out my storage. But we're good, honey. So I guess y'all get to see it, honey. Y'all just have to see my outfit on live, honey. Or if I do a couple more videos, I might do some shorts on this outfit. But this is a cheetah dress, honey. I've showed this dress before. He said she got back. You got some back too. Yeah, I got some back, honey. You must be new to this channel, honey. Look. I got body, honey. This body, honey, came with me, honey, with that macaroni and the yams, okay, and the cornbread, okay. So play with your mama, not me, okay? Yes. But anyway, you guys. Oh, and I've been eating. So. Oh. Speaking of eating, we're gonna do a little mukbang. I guess we can do a little mukbang. Honey. I guess we can catch up, honey. I haven't talked to y'all in a minute. I know I said I was supposed to be home every day, honey, but look, life just be lifing, okay? Life be lifing, honey. I have things to do. But look, this is the little lavender that came off my drink. I thought it was so cute, so I just kept it. And it smells good, too. That smells good. I'm not sure if that was just for decoration or is that actually a lavender. But I got me a salad. I got me a chicken salad. You guys. And some, hold on, you guys. Let me go get a fork. I got me some water. Hold on, let me go get a fork. I got my fork, you guys. Hey, everybody. I don't speak Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. Oh, hey, for the real only. Haven't seen you in a minute. I haven't talked to you in a minute. I haven't been on live in a minute, honey. Did y'all miss me? Did y'all miss me? Make sure y'all come in and like the live. We're just doing a little mukbang, honey. Just catching up, honey. And just talking about some things that we need to just talk about, honey. We need to talk about this. Hold on, let me close the door. Look, I'm coming to y'all nighttime, honey. I'm in the night with y'all. I'm in the night again, honey. Look, I think I did a nighttime live. I did do a nighttime live. But if you haven't, oh God. What you say? You said I've been super busy, been back working on my cooking channel. What? You on your cooking channel? What? I know that's right. Look, I've been busy too, honey. Look, I've been busy too. Look, okay, life be life, honey, but I still been remaining consistent on my other pages and my shorts. I've been doing that, so make sure y'all go over there and go over there and like. Thank you. You said you're just so confident. I love it. Thank you. You said, hey boo, hey, hello. But yes, you guys, I got me a salad. It's not really much of everything, honey, because I had some at the restaurant. But I got me some mushrooms, some fried mushrooms, and then I got me a chicken Caesar salad. And it got ranch in it. They didn't have any, I wonder why they didn't have any other side sauces. Dang, I done left the sauce for this. It's okay, I don't need it. I already had a lot of sauce today. But you guys, and I'm washing it down with some water, honey. I already had the drink there, and I don't recommend getting drinks from the restaurants and stuff unless you're gonna get a shot, because they don't be putting that, they don't put that liquor in there, honey. Okay, they don't put that liquor in there. So like they need to. I need to be falling out after one drink. After one drink, I need that drink to be tasting like some double XL, the whole bottle. I got me some nice cold water. You said it be cheap liquor too, honey. It has to be cheap liquor, honey. This gotta be. What did they put in? MD 2020 in there? Nah, MD 2020. I would at least got a little buzz. You guys, I thought the drink was gonna sneak up on me because it was sweet. It was a nice. It tasted really good. It had a nice flavor to it. It just tastes like a regular lemonade. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe the drink will sneak up on me. The drink never snuck up on me, honey. It didn't even creep up on me. The drink just said, forget you. You and your wannabe drunkness. You said Fridays got in trouble selling cheap Crystal Palace as Sarah. What is Crystal Palace? What is not Fridays? Do we got a Friday? No, we don't even have a Fridays. So, well, we really don't have that many restaurants. Okay, they slowly but surely adding in the steakhouses in there, slowly adding restaurants. But Friday, we don't have Friday. And I know we have I think we had a Friday. No, they got rid of them Friday. They got rid of TGI Friday. But yes, you guys, I'm gonna eat my little food. It was a little bit bigger than this. The salad was a little bit big. It was kind of this size. It was a big salad though. It was a pretty big salad. I just wish it would have came with all the fixings on it. You know, like tomatoes. Dang, throw a girl a little bone. Throw a girl a little bone, honey. Put some pickles in there or something. But hey, I don't know. That's what they call it. It said Brisbane. This is a Brisbane salad, but this don't look like no Brisbane salad. I mean, it look like it's just plain salad. It's just plain salad, honey. Cheap liquor brand, a gallon used to be like 10, 12 bucks. Child, I don't know what they got going on, honey. It look like they just be putting the liquor in the top, you know, with the top that comes on top of the bottle. I think they just be pouring that a little bit in there and they just drop it in there and they don't do nothing else. They just and then they just put a whole bunch of syrup and all type of stuff. That's all I've been seeing. That's all I've been seeing. You said they wasn't stingy with the chicken though. No, I actually had a couple of more pieces of chicken though, and they skip out on the chicken though. I will say that. I guess because they said they ain't had nothing else to put in the salad. They ain't had nothing else to put in the salad. Oh, and then it has croutons, but I'm not eating the croutons because me and croutons don't get along. It depends on what type of croutons, and I did not like how they tasted. So I said, forget you, crouton. You in there? I'm already trying to lose weight. They could have put that in place of the croutons. They could have just put some tomatoes. I would have been happy with the tomatoes as well. Let me eat this salad, y'all, so it won't get soggy. I'm gonna get one of these mushrooms. It tastes so good together. I don't know what made me put this concoction together, but I just knew that I wanted me some fried mushrooms, honey. I haven't had me some fried mushrooms. We don't really have no places where they sell them, except for like the barbecue places. But who really just going to the barbecue? I mean, people are really going, but me, I don't do the barbecue like that. I'll do barbecue if it's like a function and they just all they got is barbecue food, you know, a little hot dog, a little hamburger. I don't mind. But dang. Can you throw a girl a bone? If y'all don't mind, look, I might smack a little bit. I might. And then the food might be a little everywhere. So if you don't like that, you can just, you know, skedaddle. But I'm eating my salad. You should be happy for me that I'm not eating a Big Mac snack. Give your girl some grace. Because it could have been worse. It could have been a huge fat burger. A fat burger with... well, shoot, 2 fat burgers. Can I get a fat burger and a fat shake and a fat this and a fat that? Baby, oh no, baby. I would just left. Ooh. They could have cut that chicken. They could have cut that chicken just a little more, honey. Cut them in little pieces, honey. They was cutting anyway. Y'all. They did that thing on these mushrooms, though. I ain't asked her what kind of oil, because I be wanting to do my own mushrooms, but because we don't really got that many places to get fried mushrooms. So I be trying to do my own mushrooms to taste like this. Like, I'm just about to go to the TikTok. Look, TikTok got everything. And I'm gonna make sure I put them 2 last words on at the end. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Make sure them two words is at the end, honey, when I find it, when I go look for it. Y'all, I'm sweating a little bit. I think the drink's probably sneaking through the sweat, honey. It ain't sneaking up through the alcohol. I had some Taylor Port yesterday. I wanted some Icon drink has been doing really good, honey. Them Icon. I haven't tasted all the other flavors, but honey, baby, I had me a taste for that Icon. Icon got 16%. I did a video on that. Y'all go check that out. But honey, that Icon. Ooh. That Icon drink so good. And it's strong. literally 1 cup. I'm not sure. Now, I could take a lot. I could take a good amount, honey. I have my water. When I have my water on the side, I can take a pretty good amount of alcohol. But once I'm drunk, and if I feel, you know, a little tipsy or enough drunkenness that I can be, I stop. Okay, we ain't trying to get blacked out. Because how much drunk do you need to be? It's not that serious. You said I gotta get back on my TikTok. Yeah, honey, they got everything on there. They got everything on there, honey. That's the new Google. That's the new Google, honey. Then they got the videos and everything. Hell, when you go to Google, all they gonna do is show you a TikTok video anyway. You gonna have to go to TikTok anyway. Or Pinterest. Pinterest, I love me some Pinterest too. Pinterest, TikTok, baby, they're gonna send you to the video. Anyway, so I'm gonna go there. And they're gonna show me exactly what to do, honey. I can pick the video, whatever I want to, honey. You might see your grandma in there. Shoot, everybody on TikTok. Literally, everybody is on TikTok. So, if you worried about, if anybody's worried about what people gonna think and all that stuff, honey, I seen the video so weird, honey, just weird. Just weird. It was so weird, honey. I think I really forgot. I was watching it earlier. I don't know. But people get on there and say anything, okay? They just pop that. When people say post their content, honey, some of these people really take that and run with it, okay? They run with it, honey. They go in there and probably show something, honey, that you probably wouldn't even thought about. But anyway, you guys, the topic that I want to talk about is, well, I don't know if it want to be a topic, if it's going to be a topic. But I just want to talk about, because I was having a conversation in the car with my man. And I noticed that it's a lot of men that don't really get a lot of things. They don't really get certain things when it comes to women. Which I don't blame them. Because, I mean, you're a man. So it's like, who expects you to know things like, kind of off topic, but things like makeup and wigs and stuff like that. We're not expecting you to learn that. We're not expecting you to know certain like things like that. That has nothing to do with what I had to say now. But I just realized that men really don't get it when it comes to women. I'm listening to my man talk, and he's like, oh, someone else's daughter, you know, we talk about something else. We talk about something else, but we was talking about, you know, someone else's daughter is, you know, not gonna be bougie. You know, they think bougie is, you know, bad or whatever. They think bougie is bad and all the other stuff, and they don't want to be bougie. They don't want to be looked at as bougie because it's bad, and you know, that's just not what I'm gonna be when I grow up. Now, mind you, this daughter is a younger person. They're under 18. They're under 18, okay? So we already know women that are under 18 or girls that are under 18 don't really have the brain the brain development to really know what they want. You see what I'm saying? Because I can say you have to understand. You have to think about when you were a child. I'm pretty sure plenty of y'all probably was like, oh, I'm gonna be a doctor, I'm gonna be a lawyer, I'm gonna be an astronaut. An astronaut? But that is what they really were saying. And all this other stuff, and then you grow up and you working at Chick-fil-A. You see what I'm saying? You working at Chick-fil-A. So saying that to say this, look, you're going to change your mind. Okay. Life happens. You're going to have different situations. You're going to have different experiences in life that's going to come along your way. And that's either going to push you to what you want to do, or it might push you into doing something else that you don't want to do, or it'll push you into something that you didn't even know you want to do. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you can't really just pinpoint one thing just because you said it when you were younger. And you can't really just you can't really just hold that over someone's head the whole entire thing, or the whole entirety of their life. You can't just hold like, oh nigga, you said you was gonna be an astronaut when you were little, but now you over here throwing tricks. You see what I'm saying? You popping your thing for Diddy. You see what I'm saying? Not for Diddy. It's just an example. I'm just saying. Okay, you're gonna change your mind. You're gonna change your mind. Life happens, experiences happen. So I'm not gonna expect you as a parent. I'm not gonna expect you for you being 5 years old and you're telling me I'm gonna be an astronaut. I'm gonna take over the world. And then you grow up and then I see you pushing Popeyes. I'm not gonna hold that over your head. I'm not gonna be like, well, listen here. You said at 5 years old, you're going to be an astronaut. It's such a shame. Such a shame. That's crazy. That's just crazy work. But I know there's parents out there like that. But my thing is, for a generation to be coming up and for you to have that mindset, you can't really just push that. You know what I'm saying? You can't really just push that and keep that on someone's, hold that up. I'm not going to say, well, just hold that over somebody's mind and just think that they're going to do that just because they told you at a young age that they were going to do something. You're going to be like, okay, that's kind of weird. Why would you do that? We were having a conversation. I was telling him, like, she's just saying that now. You see what I'm saying? She's just saying that now. But at the end of the day, she's still going to have to grow up. And then I look at me. See, me, I'm an Aquarius. And I know there's different Aquariuses, honey, for the zodiac killers, honey. I don't have nothing to do with that, honey. But me, I love astrology. I like astrology, honey. I'm not really fluent in astrology, but I actually look at it. I'm a very spiritual person. So I like to look at a person. Sometimes I will project, because some things that we say can be a projection to some people. So it could be like, oh, you saying I can't be an astronaut? Just because I said that 5, honey, I still can be an astronaut. It's still time for you to be an astronaut. But for you to say when I grow up, the growing up age is 18. You know what I'm saying? 18, honey, you out the house. 18. So, no astronaut. And I don't even see you going to school for it. I don't even see you looking for it on Google to see where you can go to school for an astronaut. You see what I'm saying? So you clearly you changed your mind. Now you want to work at Blue Flame. You're working at Blue Flame. You're going to beauty school. You're probably the president of the might be. You might change it to a man. I don't know. But you changed your mind since you've been 5 or 16 or 17 or any young age under the grown age that you're supposed to be, the grown adult, which is 25 for a woman. So once you have that brain development, finally, I feel like this is the time to make decisions based on your life and what you got going on now. Because at this point, you're a grown adult. Okay? You can't use, oh, I didn't know. Because there's Google, there's ChatGPT, there's YouTube, there's TikTok. Okay? So you can't really just say, oh, they're not doing it. You can't, oh, they didn't know. They do. Now, sometimes it's a situation where sometimes they don't know and you can't really just go to knowledge, because some people really don't know too much about different things. So you can't really say that too. So it's really a 50-50 chance that you might know. Okay? So it's really crazy out here to really just hold something over someone's head just based off what they said when they were young. People are going to grow up. People are going to grow out of things. And my thing is, I don't really listen to little kids. That's my thing. I tell everyone I don't listen to little kids because at the end of the day, a little kid could tell you today that they want to be an astronaut, but then tomorrow they might have career day at school and their fire truck man throwing out a ladder, and now he want to be a fireman, firefighter. You see what I'm saying? Kids are gonna change their mind because they're sponges. They're sponges. Even when they get to teenagers, they're still sponges. They're still made impressionable. They still can be made impressionable. You can come up to school, honey, with the nicest clothes, decked out clothes. You got the freshest clothes on, honey, and these people gonna think you just rich. Whole time, you can't even rub two pennies together. You see what I'm saying? People looking at different things. You're looking at two different things, honey, and they trying to put it together. No, it's not gonna be like that. It's really not gonna be like that. But hey, you gotta let people raise their kids, honey. But one thing about me, I don't have any kids. I'm glad I don't have any kids because I already know that it's really hard. It was hard for me even growing up. You see what I'm saying? And I even said, even when I was growing up, I was like, I'm gonna be a tomboy because I was a little tomboyish, just a little bit. I was tomboyish. I wasn't dressing girly. I had these big, huge wing lashes on, okay? Paying for dudes, paying for stuff they have, honey. Their moms wasn't doing it. Their moms would call me. You see what I'm saying? Weird ass stuff like that. Didn't have the confidence that I have now. You see what I'm saying? Didn't have the intellect that I have now. Didn't have the brain development at that. You see what I'm saying? So I was thinking about something else, honey. I'm thinking I want to be a pink Misha. Okay? Because you have to think about it. It always stems to childhood. Okay? So that daughter that we were talking about in the car, we were talking about them. Look, everyone has their own experiences. So someone that probably was raised in the hood, it can go either way. You can't just say someone's in the hood, they gonna stay in the hood. They staying in the hood, honey. For real? No, baby, it's not gonna be like that. It depends on that person. They can be around they can switch their whole life. They can switch their whole room, honey. Because one thing about it is you have to separate yourself from different people anyway. Okay? Once something's not working, you're gonna go anyway and branch off to another group of friends. And the group of friends that you left, honey, you probably outgrew them. So now you have to go with the new set of friends that can align with you better. See what I'm saying? It's a different life for everyone. And I like to look at social norms. Social norms being who's the preference? Who's the preference? What are people looking at? Not putting myself in a competition, but I'm saying as in, how can I put it? Say as in, let me eat some more of this salad. Because it is a mukbang if I'm not eating. But, this salad good, y'all. They seasoned that chicken, though. But anyway, what else about? I be losing my train of thought sometimes. But anyway, oh yeah, social norms. I was looking at I look at social norms and stuff like that. You know how what's the preferences? Like mixed girls, skinny. The Ozempics, fit. Different stuff like that. Just different stuff like that. I look at different stuff like that. And the girl, the daughter we're talking about, she actually fits into that preference model, that preference slot. She actually fits into that. So I like to look at that because believe it or not, there's literally grown adults right now as we probably speaking, honey, because it's 11, it's almost 12 o'clock. Okay, grown adults are literally having children based on preference. Like they're literally having children right now, honey, just because they want their child to be a certain race. So I have to look at that. I look at that, which is which is no problem, honey. That's your child, and you want them to look a different way, honey. People have their different ways of thinking, honey, whether it's because they're racist or colorist, or they don't want their child to, no one wants their child to be in no harm's way, and their child's to feel a different way, you know what I'm saying, from, the world and stuff like that. So people really, match with different people just because of that reason. And they want their child to be, lighter skin, because they make them feel like, well, their life will be a little more better, honey. People will accept them more or something like that, or, it just depends. It really depends. Okay. But I like to look at that. And then the daughter was in that slot, I noticed. So I said, you can't, and then she's a younger girl. She's under 18. She's not even 25 yet. Not even age drinking age yet. And you're listening to a child that's saying that they don't want to be bougie. That's crazy work. So you're telling me a preference is sitting here saying they don't want to be bougie. That's crazy work. But hey, it's a different topic for another day. You said the who picks. What you mean the who picks? What was the who picks? I'm over here sweating, y'all. I didn't even turn on the air. We just got back in the house. I didn't turn back on the air. Lord have mercy. I'm over here glistening. But yes, you guys, it's a different world out here. And more as I grow up, honey, I just realized it's definitely, you said the who picks, something you were saying. The who picks, are you talking about like the preferences? I'm talking about like in general, the preference. I'm not talking about like you or me. I'm talking about, or like the, average Joe or anything. I'm just saying like in general, like think about it. In the music, they talk about mixed girls. They talk about light-skinned girls. There's think pieces on all the social medias, honey, talking about it. You can't even turn around without someone talking about somebody that's light-skinned, okay? Whether it's the dark people talking about them or they talking about themselves, you don't know, honey. It's always a situation where the preferences are not ruining, but are taking over the conversations, okay? So we can't act like that. Now, you can be pretty, like me, you guys. I'm pretty. But it's just a different ball game when you're a preference and you're doing. See, you have to think about it. People with and not to say anything bad or anything about dark skins or anything, but dark skins, you have to think about it. They don't really have the best of life. Now, there is women that there's beautiful women, honey. I've seen beautiful dark skin sisters, honey. Beautiful, honey. Have nice lives, honey. Beautiful lives, honey. Okay? They making it work, okay? And they not talking about nothing, honey. A light skin who? You see what I'm saying? You don't even know, honey. You don't even know. But I know there's another half where there's a lot of darker women that don't really know that there's another life besides the other half of the spectrum. And so they stay in that, oh, I'm not going to do anything to my hair stage because, I'm dark anyway. So I'm not going to do the most. And I'm probably just going to, keep the low of the low and the barrel of the bottom of the barrel, because I feel like that's all I can really, really enjoy. And really, people out here picking Zendaya over me, I'm going to have to pick, you know what I'm saying? It's not actually like that, but there's a lot of women that feel that way, and they're not going to change that way. They're not going to change. It's a mindset they got. It's a mindset you got to change. But at the end of the day, I feel like any shade you are, even my shade, honey, you're still black. Okay? So I don't really look at that. But at the end of the day, you have to think about it. These young cats are coming in, honey, like I was talking about. The daughter, she was saying like, oh, how she don't like bougie people, and you just can't really, I don't know, she, basically she could care less for a bougie woman. Okay, a bougie lifestyle, bougie this, honey, soft life, nails, who? Not me. Okay, and it goes into you said eating them up. Thank you. You said jump. This the only thing that's gonna be jumping, honey, is this fork. Cause it's too hot in here to be jumping. But y'all, my set. Oh, it's 12 o'clock. I was gonna say, I don't know, anybody calling me. But y'all, it's so hot in here. It is. I can't believe I just went in here, honey, and turned on the camera. We're supposed to have game night. You said jump down, me hungry. Well, you eat. Well, you eat then. But anyway, y'all, I just want to talk about the topic. I just want to talk about the situation I had. But men, back to saying, like, men don't really know women. Like, just having a man say that, like, oh, it's just so weird. And I have to think about it. I have to think about, like, you have to think about where people was raised. Some people wasn't raised by their parents. Some people was raised by their mom, their grandma. Some people, the streets raised them, you know what I'm saying? So you can't really expect. So that's why I wasn't really too upset about it. I was a little, just giving him some more information, because, sometimes it takes a different type of woman to introduce you into that lifestyle. They're saying like, oh, some men don't prefer bougie women because, they can't, afford them or whatnot, or, can't, take up with the maintenance and stuff like that. That's the only reason I could see a man not liking a bougie woman. But I don't mind it. I actually don't mind it, speaking in my lenses of being a woman. I see why, especially if you're a black woman. I definitely see why you could be bougie, honey. Being a black woman, especially my shade or darker, we have to be realistic. It's very hard not trying to look in the you said let's talk to more peach showing. Honey, I ain't got no peaches, honey. This is a watermelon back here. So if you looking for peaches, you have to go back on go out of here, honey, because there ain't no peaches to see. It's a watermelon back here. Then you can just see, you can type in peach, and Peach McIntyre might pop up, but just keep scrolling, okay? Keep scrolling. Just keep scrolling up. But anyway, you have to understand, men have different backgrounds, and you can't really just say, oh, he's this, oh, why would he say that? It's kind of like, I'm a little disappointed, because it's like, dang, like, that's kind of sad that you really think that way. That you think that your opinion really mattered to me, because I really don't. Let me stop, y'all. I care, but sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't be caring. But don't get soggy. Don't get soggy now. Hold up. Get a little piece of this chicken, honey. Might have to make another salad to this chicken. But yeah, it's just we just gotta do better, man. That's all I can say, honey. If you raising daughters, if you got a daughter and you sitting here talking about you don't like bougie women, you're crazy out your mind. Especially if you have a daughter. especially if you have a daughter that's a preference, okay? If you sitting here talking about something, oh, I don't want no bougie woman. Shit, they do too much for me, honey. They ask for too much, honey. You can't just go to Wendy's and go get them a biggie bag. They gonna say you cheap, and they gonna say this and that, and me and my homeboy, me and my coworkers. I don't think we like bougie women. Look, damn it. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about none of that, okay? Because if you're going to be with me, I just feel like if you're going to be with me, you're going to take everything with me, honey, okay? Whether I be bougie one day, whether I be rich another day, whether I be no wig today and no wig tomorrow, you're going to have to deal with it if you're going to be with me. Now, I'm not going to say I'm going to stay the same forever, honey, because one thing about me, if I change my wig, I'm going to definitely change my everything else, honey. Then life still goes on, honey. I definitely love researching a lot of things. So it's going to be something that I don't know today. But tomorrow I might know it. Tomorrow I might get the knowledge on it. So I'm going to know something then. Then I'm going to be less stupid. Less stupid every day, honey. Learn something every day. Try to learn something every day. That's a good thing to say while I'm yapping. Because I am yapping. But I already showed my outfit, you guys. I already showed my outfit, you guys, at beginning of the live, because I didn't do no videos. I didn't do no videos on it because I had did some other video. I had showed another video. I had did another video on my outfit that I was gonna wear before this, but I changed my outfit on the last minute, so we're just gonna have to do some. But if not, I have some video. I already have some videos with this hair and this outfit I have on. So yeah, the only thing I really didn't see is my nails. That I did my nails. I did my nails, honey. I was tired of my nails looking like a little girl that drew on them. A little girl that drew on them, honey. It had a fun time drawing on my nails. But honey, I had to get back together. But anyway, you guys, I just feel like you men really need to get it together, okay? Because you raising daughters, especially if you raising daughters, you really need to get it together, because in this society, I've seen so many women go downhill just because of, you know, what they're raised by and stuff like that. And some people don't really grow out. See, you have to grow out of what you've been learned. See, a lot of our parents didn't really know a lot of things. You have to think about it. These are parents coming from the 40s, the 50s, the 60s. So it wasn't really a lot of technology and, you know, stuff that was actually working. So a lot of parents had to do what they had to do. Okay, I'm not in those generations, but I already know from experience, because I have older parents. I understand that, especially in the South, they wasn't getting taught right like that. They had a lot of stuff that they had for morals and stuff like that, which is different from today. But a lot of stuff wasn't right that they taught you. Some people didn't even want the kids that they had. And it's a lot to this day. It's a lot of people with kids that they don't want and they never wanted. Yeah, kids are a blessing, but you have to be for real and be realistic. I've heard plenty of women have said that they did not want their kids. They never even planned. They didn't even plan. You see what I'm saying? But you have to think about it. A lot of people are going through generational things that's been passed down from their parents and stuff like that. Like parents and stuff like that. Like, oh, they had a baby at 15. Now you got a baby at 15. You see what I'm saying? It's stuff like that. But it depends on you as a person. You can also look at that story and be like, well, I'm not finna get pregnant at 15. Please. But you end up getting pregnant at 20. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy work. But all I feel like is people just really need to just get more research. I feel like people need to be more in tune with the world, especially if you're going to live here. You're going to need to get a little more research, get a little more information before we just start blurting out a lot of things. Okay. Now I have a little trouble with that a little bit sometimes, because sometimes I'll be like, oh, I remember saying this one thing, but then I'll have to go back and look at the video or a post or whatever I got the information from, and then just be like, oh, this one said a different thing than I said. You see what I'm saying? So you can't really just make life choices all willy-nilly. It's a risky thing to do, and sometimes it's really good to take risks. Sometimes it's a lot of risks that I've took that I've done that were really successful. So it just depends on the risk that you do. Okay, you can't really just uh out there before you talk to God. That's why you have to have a relationship with God. That's why I definitely recommend, honey, having a relationship with God first before you do anything. Always have discernment, honey. Pray for discernment, because that can really help you too in this world. It's some discernment, honey, because that can help you weed out a lot. I know. Okay, destiny swapping is real. If you know, you know, honey. It's a lot of people that what's that? Oh, it's almost 50. It's almost what's that say? Oh, but anyway, distractions. But anyway, it's a lot of I'm just gonna pass that by. But yeah, just get the research, you guys. Just get the research. Oh no, don't pass it by, honey. Look, you gotta have discernment, honey. Be closer to God, be more closer to God, honey. Have discernment, honey, because look, it could be somebody that you think is all goods and gravy, honey. Whole time, honey, they plotting on your life. Plotting. Okay? So you gotta have discernment. You gotta have discernment to really pick up on them vibes, pick up on what's going on, pick up on the signs that God is delivering. Because one thing about it, you can't tell me that God don't give us warnings. There's always a warning behind us before the storm. So you can't say that. So it's like you gotta have discernment, which is something that you can pray on. You said I'm plotting on your life, honey. Well, if you plotting on my life, honey, look, you won't make it that far. You won't make it that far. I promise you, you won't. But you can continue to plot. But will the plot work? Find out on Dragon Ball Z. Make sure y'all like the live, honey. I'm still on here yapping, honey. Look, I just had to come on here and talk about it, honey, because it just really is really opening my eyes. Like, a lot of men really don't get women. They don't get them, which I can understand, but which I'm gonna say is men don't really get what's going on in a woman's life, which of course they're a man. The only thing you really need to be worrying about is yourself. You're a man, honey. Worry about your family, provide, protect, and stuff like that. You got your own thing going on, especially if you're black, honey. You got way more fish on your plate. And I salute you black men, honey, that are still striving, honey, still getting it, honey. We love a black king over here. But anyway, you guys. Oh, and happy Father's Day. It's Father's Day today. Happy Father's Day. But yes, you guys, we just need to do better. Men need to do better. And it's sad to say, women need to do better too. The women need to do better too as well, because I feel like the women are how can I say? The women are kind of guiding, I guess you say, guiding the men into, different things. Because like, back to what I was saying about different women, it depends on the woman that you have. You can have a woman that is bougie, classy and stuff like that, and all the things, honey, wonderful, honey, wholesome and stuff like that. Then you can have another woman that's, just outlandish. I'm talking about just doing the things the opposite way. You really can have two of different type of women, but you have to understand that if you don't have the right woman by your side, then you can't really develop as a man. And I think a lot of men really forget that when they have a woman, because some men actually don't have good women. You see what I'm saying? Once you have a pattern of just non this, non that, and then you have another woman that actually is taking a different role in that life, which she's a different type of woman. Like, she don't do this, she don't do the other things that your other, the exes and different other women would do. It's gonna change the dynamic of the man, because the man's gonna be a different man. See, when he was with those women, you have to understand, it's a different life that both of them had, that they shared. So it had to be something they was in common with. Whether it been, oh, we just riding around in cars, honey. It's an example. But you just riding around in cars, honey, y'all doing a dash, honey, y'all robbing and stealing, just a little Bonnie and Clyde. But then you break up with that woman, and then you finally get you a nice Barack Obama one, Michelle Obama, a little Sierra. You might can get a little Sierra and her after her prom day, after the proms and stuff like and when she got with Russell, that type of woman like that. She got a personality. You might even have a woman with a little personality, honey, but she still knows how to keep it classy and stuff like that. And she knows she can't be in certain rooms and stuff like that. No shade, but it's a different type of woman. And that woman that you choose can change your whole life. It can change your whole life if you be with, even when you're a woman, if you're with the wrong man, your life can go down. You can gain weight. You can be huge. In fact, your looks can decline. Your job might fail, honey. Everything. And if it's domestic violence, it's a little DV in there. It's really worse. Okay. Then on top of that, a woman gotta pay the bills. On top of that, that's crazy work. You see what I'm saying? That's crazy work. But you have to understand, and that right there can make you look bad as a person. And then the man, he can be walking around, he's in rooms, honey, he probably ain't never been in. He ain't never been in until you. You see what I'm saying? But you're the one that's funding the lifestyle. We don't need stuff like that. Now, it's good. It's good to have your own money. We're not promoting dependency over here, honey, because look, okay? We're not. I recommend you have your money, honey. And if you're going to stay single, honey, make sure you got your money. Okay? Make sure you have your money. Make sure you have your head on swivel. Okay? Because the men gonna have theirs. Trust me, they will. Okay? But it's just a different outlook on life when you have a different person on your shoulder than you've had with your exes. You gotta think about it. A lot of people don't grow out those different types that they like. Some people just want a hood chick forever. They never want a bougie chick in their life. They never want to step in rooms, because you have to think about it. Some men are scared of success. Believe it or not, a lot of men are scared of success because they have so many failed. Like, men are really competitive. Men have a really short but fragile ego. Okay, so when their job and all this other stuff, and they probably not getting laid like that, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff can go down for them. All that stuff can go down, and it can make them feel low, and it can make them feel like, okay, well, I'm not doing this at my job, my business not doing good, and I'm not even getting a little bop. You see what I'm saying? I'm not getting none at all. Okay? Then I'm ugly. On top of everything else, you're ugly. You're not even qualified to be on All the Queen's Men. You can't even be a pole dancer if you wanted to. If life really got rough, you would have to go somewhere else. Yeah, it's really crazy. It's really crazy out here. But hey, oh, my salad not soggy. I was yapping when I. But anyway, let me get some water, because I want to come on here and yap. I haven't been on live in a minute. But I thought that was an interesting subject to talk about. Because I be looking at videos. Look, believe it or not, you guys, I'm a big nerd. Okay? Believe it or not, One thing about me, I'm gonna stay on that Google. Okay? And I just be looking at videos. I just be looking at videos after videos after videos. Honey, my eyes, look, Aquarius, one thing about us, we're gonna make sure that we research, honey. Amen. And that's why they call us the smartest sign. Okay? Now everybody ain't the same. Everybody is not the same Aquarius, honey. So if you see another Aquarius, honey, and they not acting like me, don't get mad. Okay? Get glad. That means they actually have a life and they're not trying to repeat a carbon copy of me. So shout out to them that have their own life. Another thing I want to talk about. Men should not go with women they don't want. Why are you men going with women y'all don't want? Now I have a couple of reasons why I think they don't. But can y'all tell me? Can y'all tell me in the comments? I believe that the reason why is because they ain't got no money. They ain't got no money, honey. Ain't nobody checking for them like that. The number one reason I really can see is you just don't got no money. Of course, you can't get who you want. Because and the way the president is doing and all these tariffs and all the economy is going, honey, you ain't got no money. You ain't getting no honey. Okay? We putting the tariffs on the coochie. Okay? So don't think you're gonna get none, honey, if you ain't got no money. That's all I can say, honey. Y'all can say what y'all want. Y'all can say y'all don't like bougie girls. Y'all can say y'all don't got. Y'all can say y'all tired. Y'all can say y'all tired. But we already know the reason why. You see what I'm saying? When you tell a bougie woman, you tell a classy woman, you know what I'm saying, like that and stuff like that, and you know they're used to this and that. You're telling a woman that you can't do such and such this and that and this and that. You think we really care? No, we really think you should go. You got 30 minutes. You probably got 30 seconds, if that. You see what I'm saying? But it's a lot of people that aren't as mean as that. You know what I'm saying? Some women are nice, honey, which you should stop, honey, especially if you're a woman. You definitely should stop being nice, okay? Being nice is not going to get you in this world. I'm sorry, honey. I thought you could be nice, too. Look, me, too. I want all my girls to win. I want everybody to win, which is right. But be for real. Do they even want you to win? Is the person that you right next to want you to do they want you to win? Do your mama even want you to win? Because sometimes, look, these days, your mama can be against you. Yeah. Your mama, your grandmama, your daddy. And it's not even just about how you look. They don't like you at all. They don't like you at all. They don't like what you stand for. They don't like the color of your hair. They don't like the color of your skin. They don't like it. But it don't always have to be because of a person. Sometimes it's a spirit in them. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of people walking around with spirits on them. Okay? And if that's you, honey, that I'm talking about, honey, well, you might as well just, you might as well stay tuned. Honey. Stay tuned, honey. I might be getting off this live for a cute little minute. I'm going to be on this live for a little minute. I'm trying to finish this salad, but I'm just yapping. I'm surprised my salad ain't soggy. Well, these little big chunks. I know these big chunks not soggy. But y'all men really gotta get it together. Excuse me, y'all men really gotta get it together. Okay? Especially if you have daughters. You have to understand, the first man that a woman really falls in love with is her dad. And not fall in love with as an incest way, but fall in love with him like this is a man other than a gender, other than my mom or my sisters or anybody, my female peers. This is another male. And we're going to see how he treats me because that's how I'm going to, especially when you're young and you're still a sponge, you're still sponging. Not saying when you get older you won't be a sponge because there's a lot of people that still need to learn. It's a lot of y'all still need to damn learn. Okay? So, yeah, we just need to get it together. Let's get it together. Got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. And for my channel, I don't know. It's different for every platform. Don't come on here and spam, honey. If you're gonna say nigga, then just say it one time, honey. If you're gonna spam, honey, I don't want to delete you, honey, because I love the trolls. If you're gonna come here and spam, honey, if you ain't gonna say something else, at least say something else. I already know I'm a nigga. I'm a nigga. I know I'm a nigga. You ain't gotta say it 3 times. Everybody know I'm not Karen, okay? Oh, my cover's blown because I got on a blonde wig. My cover's blown. Oh my God. Run, you guys. I'm a nigga. Run for the hills. There's a nigga. Look, that's all I saw. When I said all them A's, that's all I saw. Like, nigga. I just see you in there, just I just gotta tell her. Sir or ma'am. I already know that, honey. I already know, honey. I already know. That is so sad. People really, really, do this look like the slave days? Do I supposed to be breaking down and crying right now? Oh, I was supposed to cry. Oh, I was supposed to cry. Dang. That's sad. Nigga. You said it 3 times too. Like you didn't even have nothing else to say. Like you could have said nigga, and then the other line could have been like fat ass. Third one could have been the baddest. The baddest. Oh, now you want to say something else? Oh, slave. Slave. And you gonna say that 3 times. Oh, God. This is crazy work. This is what I gotta do with. What I saw, I didn't see that on Instagram. But I did hear it before. I didn't on Scary Movie. What was it? I think it was the first Scary, or excuse me, or was it the second Scary Movie? I'm not sure. It was one or two when they was singing that song at the beginning. I forgot the song they were singing with the piano. But he was on the Scream. He had the Scream mask. Scream mask. And then they was on the phone. He was on their phone with one of the Wayans brothers. One of the Wayans brothers. It was like, nigga. Ah. They both was on the phone. Ah. And then the other one was on the phone. He was like, ah. Or they was like, West Side. Oh, yeah, there we go. West Side. They was doing all that. That's the only thing I saw. But honey, I'm just reading it how they worded it, honey. Then he's gonna talk about some slave. Well, excuse me, honey. I ain't know slaves wear cheetah print, but honey, I didn't know. They wear cheetah print lipstick and wigs. I ain't never seen it in no textbook. I did. Now, maybe if they did, honey, Master probably would have been a little lenient. Maybe a little lenient. He probably would have been a little lenient. Okay? Maybe a tad bit. But other than that, I don't know no slave. No cheetah print. And nails. I'm gonna pick the cotton. Yeah, you on the wrong page. I think you just was on the wrong page. You got glasses? I don't know, honey. You probably need them, honey. You thought this was that page, honey. That was not that page. I'm sorry, honey. If you look at my stuff, honey, you know I'm not no slave. But I can make your daddy a slave. Hello. I can make your daddy one. You gotta make sure he pay my bills. I ain't gotta ever worry about being a slave ever again. That's so sad, y'all. Anyway, said Ben Hammock. Honey, I don't even know what that is. Look, I was looking at a video the other day. Was it the other day or no? Well, technically the other day, because it's 12 now. But I was looking at E. Kane videos, her lives and stuff like that. She was talking about how she don't delete her trolls. She don't delete her trolls because I guess she get paid off hate and stuff like that. So I said, I don't know why I've been deleting my trolls. I only delete them. I was deleting my trolls because they were saying like different stuff, and I didn't know if you could say that or not. But I don't really care too much unless you just spam. You're doing too much. Now you gotta go, okay? But other than that, honey, whatever he talking about in the comments, honey, just let him be in there, honey. I don't know who he's talking about, but I don't care, honey. Look, I need my stuff to go back up, honey, because I ain't got no trolls, honey. I done deleted the troll. And she was like, she deleted so many trolls, they didn't come. Ain't nobody was there in her comments saying nothing, honey, because she didn't delete it all. She didn't delete all the trolls. So how you supposed to get trolled when there ain't no trolls? You just delete them. So basically I guess you telling the algorithm like, hey, nobody look at my video. We don't like comments over here. I love comments, honey. Make sure you keep commenting, okay? Make sure you like the live as well when you come in here as well, honey. If you want to. But, honey, look, you can keep saying that and then get in the comment, honey. I do not care, honey. But anyway, I had a good night. I had a really good night. Oh, let me not eat that, honey. I don't think no mushroom is in there. Oh, ain't no mushroom in there. Ain't no mushroom bed. It wasn't a mushroom in it. Well, let's see if this one got one. That was the skin. See, I could have did without that. I could have did without that. But let me eat the other piece of chicken they had. Because I done yapped over here. At least I ate a good amount of it when I was at the restaurant. I don't eat that much food anyway, honey. I had some, I had a couple of wings earlier that my man made. Oh, my wig slipping. Ain't no one told me nothing. But a couple of wings. I think I had like 4 wings or 5. 4 or 5 wings I was eating. It probably was like the afternoon or something like that. I still got a couple of wings left. But I don't need to be eating this. So make sure you get something, leave something on your plate, honey. Make sure you just leave something on your plate, honey. You trying to lose that weight? Look, I'm tired. I haven't been going to the pool, you guys, because it is so... I've been wanting to go to the pool, but I haven't been going to the pool because it's been raining on and off, honey. I don't know if it's going to be... Is it hot enough for a pool? Like... And then when I don't go to the pool and then it be hot, like super hot, I'll be like, how long will you stay out there, son? How long will you stay out there? And I don't know, excuse me. I don't know how long the sun, because then when I go out there, I'm thinking I'm going to be, you know, Miami Beach. Then it start raining like Niagara Falls. It's just Niagara Falls out there, just raining. Then it'll do it for a couple of minutes. So then I need to exercise, but then I have to walk, which I don't stay too far. So I get the exercise when I need to, honey. But me having to go out there, honey, and didn't even get a splash of water, honey. The kids didn't even splash me with the water at the pool. And then here come the rain, and I did all the makeup and all this, honey. I wanted to go to the pool. Then y'all already know I be having the wine, okay? I wanted to sit out there and stretch out, honey. Have my little toes out, honey. Sipping my wine, honey. Ain't no sipping wine, honey, around the springtime, honey. I'm going to just have to wait till it get hot. Till it gets summertime. When it gets summer, like completely summer, like it's hot, just nonstop hot. You wishing it rain. You just wish it rains. That's when I'm going to go, okay? But I did go to the pool when I could, honey. But, it was raining all last week. It rained yesterday. It actually rained yesterday. I was like, oh, God, can it stop? But I actually like the rain, honey. I like the rain. But I was trying to go to the pool, okay? I've been to the pool one time when it was raining while I was in the pool. Thank God I didn't get struck by lightning. But I'm not doing that no more. I want to be hot. I want to be out there in the pool. That's why you go to the pool, honey, because you're trying to cool down, honey. You're trying to relax, honey. Trying to have a little nice little time, honey. Oh, my wig be slipping off. It's just a lot, you guys. But I'm just gonna wait till the summer fully hits, and then we can be Miami Beach again, and back to Miami Beach at the trailer parks. At the trailer dang on parks. But we got to get the content where the content is good, you know. So I'm still gonna come with the content. I still got the content coming for you guys. So make sure y'all go look at that. What am I gonna do to this? I'm just gonna put it in that bag. I don't know why they get. It was so nice to put them in that paper bag. It's a cute bag, but it has to go away. I have to throw it away. But anyway, you guys, I'm finna go. I've been on here for a good minute, honey. I guess that suffices for the days I've been missing. I know, you guys, I have not been on live in a minute. But I'm gonna try to do better with the consistency of the lives. I'm trying, okay, you guys? But if not, make sure that you go look at my shorts and my other lives. If you want to go see my other lives and stuff like that, you can comment what you want to see from this channel, recommendations, products and stuff like that for the women and stuff like that, and all the good things and the things. Make sure you go check out my other channels, which is in my description box. I have all the links, honey, so you won't have to worry about going on there, searching on the search bar, honey, talking about some you can't find me, honey. It's probably somebody looking like me, honey. I don't know. They do it in the comments, honey. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they'll probably try it. So with that being said, honey, make sure y'all have a good night, honey. I'm finna go take off this wig. I'm finna take off this wig now. Fuck that. I'm taking off the wig now. It's hot. Okay. It's a summer walker moment, but I'm in the house. But anyway, you guys, still pretty. But anyway, you guys, I'm finna go. Make sure y'all enjoy y'all Father's Day, honey. For all the fathers, make sure you enjoy the fathers, honey. Just excuse that wretched moment, honey. Y'all know y'all said y'all like this natural. You said you like this natural. So here I am. Anyway, good. Can't keep y'all men happy for nothing. Y'all men say. No, I seen that on the video. They say, I seen that on the video. I had watched the TikTok video. Before I leave, you guys, I seen this TikTok video. It was this girl. I forgot. I don't know her name. I didn't catch her name. I think it was on someone else's page. But they shared it. Or I think it was on her page or something like that. I don't know. But she was all like, her hair was crazy and stuff like that. And she was all like, the men say they like us natural, so here I am. And I say, right. This is exactly the video I need to pull up, honey, when people be like they want some natural, honey. Y'all don't be wanting nothing natural. Y'all don't want nothing natural. Y'all lie so much. Just say you don't. You just say you can't afford it. Just say y'all can't afford it. Life would be better if y'all men just start being more blunt with women. Because women, I'm gonna be blunt with y'all. I'm gonna be blunt, okay? And I've heard growing up, honey, I might scare away the men, honey. It look like I ain't scaring no men yet, honey, because y'all still be here, okay? And I took my wig off and everything. Y'all still be here, okay? So I don't know about scaring our men, but I'll probably scare off the wrong man. I probably will scare off him, honey, because he, you know what I'm saying, he ain't trying to hook a sister up. He not. So anyway, you guys, I have to go, honey. It's late. I gotta do some more, what's today? Oh, Sunday. I just said it was Father's Day. I have a lot to do. Anyway, make sure y'all tune in. Love you guys. I have to go. Honey. We don't know when I'm gonna go back and live. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to come here on every day. Or every other day. But yes, you guys. I'm gone. And always remember, put them donuts down, honey, because we're trying to get a snatched body, honey. I'm trying to get a snatched body. I'm going to have, look, we ain't going to say try. We're going to stop saying try, okay? Because it looks like I'm trying a little bit. And it's not working. The croutons, I can't do it, okay? But we're gonna get this body together, okay? Now, if I could put my hands on some Ozempic, I will, okay? But if this workout stuff, I'm telling you, if this workout stuff don't work, honey, look, I'm gonna have to get some Ozempic. I don't give a damn. They gonna be like, this girl on Ozempic sure is. I'm gonna show them the pack and everything, and they better sponsor me. But anyway, you guys, I have to go. I have to go. See you guys. Good night for the real only. Good night, Rashawn. And good night to all the other people on here. Bye.